It's the AJ and McCall show
After the show! And it's a free-for-all.
Man, this week has just, it's been so long.
Can you stop?
And so
Tell me about it.
We're going to get producer Butters punching us directly in our
I
stupid
don't want to
face.
hear it. This summer, he had like 5 weeks in a row where he wasn't here for more than 4 days. I don't know why I was waving. Yeah.
I don't know where you were waving at. You were waving at a camera.
I was busy yelling while
By the
waving.
way, they waved first.
Yeah,
So,
so we just waved back.
She's also staring and laughing at us. Everybody pretend like I said something hilarious. Yeah, this jerk had like 3-day weekends for like a month and a half.
it wasn't 3-day weekends.
What was it then?
It was 4-day. Oh, yeah.
What?
Sorry. 4-day work week.
Jeez, get it right, you idiot. I had 4 days
How
off.
did that happen? So I took the 1 day off for my birthday.
Well, you had your birthday. There was 4th of July. You had your teeth taken out.
Then we went to the 24th of July because that was also
Pioneer
in that
Day.
month.
Yeah.
I got to look at the calendars.
And then you said, I hate this place. So
And I'm
you
pretty
just
sure
didn't
you're
go.
just like white privilege, and then you were like, I'm out.
No, I didn't take a day off. Just
Uh-huh.
that's why there's vacation, right?
Right.
Ideally, yeah.
What?
How do I go
No.
to month?
I mean, I don't think we work for one of those companies that tells you, hey, you have vacation days, but definitely don't take any of them off. That doesn't make sense.
So yeah, birthday, 4th of July, got my wisdom teeth removed.
That'd be something between that
24th
and Pioneer
of
Day,
July.
right? No, there'd be one more. There's 2 weekends between 4th of July and Pioneer Day. Isn't there?
4th.
And 24th.
Is that then?
I just went through this. Okay, let's go back
11,
there.
18.
So week of
What was
birthday.
the 18th?
Then it was the 4th of July.
Right.
Yeah.
And then your wisdom
Wisdom
teeth.
teeth.
So there had
yes.
to be something after that.
Yes.
Because then the following week
Because
would
then
be
you were
Pioneer
off on the
Day.
18th.
Because I took that, I wasn't able to come in. I took that Monday off.
You piece of garbage.
And then the 24th.
Remember that? Yeah. Remember that one time when producer Butters was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to get my wisdom teeth taken out, and it's going to be a breeze.
Yeah, there's going to be a piece of cake.
Yeah, it's like, cool.
Fine.
I'm gonna
I'll
be
be back
told-
to work on
I'll be
Monday.
back
I'll be
tomorrow.
fine. On
See ya.
Monday, I'm like, I don't know about
You
this.
Guys, I'm
deserved
dead.
everything you dealt with.
Hi, guys. I'm dead. I can't handle this.
Dealt with.
And then, yeah, I feel like the 18th, we were doing something.
Yeah, so he's not allowed to be mad. See?
Why you always in a mood?
Why are you always
In a
mad?
month and a half of long weekends. Basically, as far as what I just heard was he took all of July off. That's really what I heard.
My favorite response to this whole conversation. You had a whole month of 3-day weekends. No, it was 4.
It was 4-day weekends. My bad.
Oh, sorry.
I thought you were talking about work days for some reason. Don't know why.
Hey, did you ever get Chinese food after we talked about it?
No.
And I haven't either, and I still really want it, but I can't keep it down. What?
What?
I want to get
Do you have
sticky
an
fingers
issue?
again.
Like, do you need
Since
some
it's Sticky
Tums?
Sticky
Fest.
fingers.
It's
I
Sticky
took Tums
Fest.
last night.
Did you know that? It's Sticky
Tum,
Fest.
tum, tum, tum.
What the heck is that?
I don't know.
Sticky
but They
fingers.
just advertise Sticky
I'm
How
Fest.
is that
looking it
any
up.
different than
Wingers.
normal?
I don't know. I couldn't figure it out.
Sticky Fest.
Because it was like, just order online. And I was like, I
Oh.
don't want to order online. I want to know what it is.
2019.
Go to,
That's
just-
last year.
Just go to their website.
No.
Wingers.com.
You can literally fight
You
me.
can't promote that. They don't pay us.
Because
They're not paying us.
little do you know. I'm just kidding.
Hey,
You know, you do mention wingers a kind of a lot. It wouldn't surprise me if they'd thrown you a couple bones.
dude, that'd be sweet.
Wish.
By the way, their website is not wingers.com.
Well, whatever.
I don't
Wingers
know
fun.
where it takes.
Wingers
Wingers
bus.
Bros.
Did you
Bro.
see? Did you see
Wingers
what it
Bros?
says?
Can you just like
That's
chill?
kind of a dumb
like,
website name.
Calm.
Right there. What is it called?
I'm trying to click on it. Would you just?
Finger Fest.
Okay. Look. He says, "What is it?" I say, "I don't know. Let me look." And he's like, "Look, it's there. I never said
McCall,
it wasn't. I'm trying to
Look
find it."
faster.
Now do you see why I'm confused?
Yeah, because apparently you're yelling at yourself when you're searching for it. Come on, Producer Butters, go faster.
Well,
Look, it's
what
right
I'm saying
there.
is she's trying to click on it. It doesn't do anything.
No way.
What if you just Google what is Sticky Fingers?
I tried. It pulled up 2019.
Sticky.
Basically, what it was last year was all of the good stuff. Sticky finger dinner, finger tacos, sticky finger nachos, Alfredo burger, burrito slider.
I posed the question, what's different than normal then?
Yeah.
That's what I'm. Yeah.
Is there a sale? Because if you have something with fest on the end, there's got to be a reason. You're just like, nah, we just feel like
Just gonna
celebrating.
call them and find out.
Here it is.
What is the deal?
2019. Here's the 2019 one, okay?
Tell them
Because
they're on the
I'm gonna
AJ
assume,
McCall podcast.
right? Hey, you guys are on the AJ McCall podcast.
What is going on?
Give
You're
me
gonna go
this.
who?
Yeah, right. It's okay. We don't even know them. We don't know her.
Fair.
It says, now you're likely to wonder what these tasty sticky finger dishes are for
Right.
Sticky Fest. So here they are. It's all of the above. That's what I just said.
So they just offer more things with sticky fingers in them? That's it?
It
Looks
seems like
like-
it's all the same
Dumb.
ring-a-ding thing.
That is pathetic.
I mean,
I'm
I'm looking
embarrassed for you,
sticky
sticky
finger
fingers.
nachos, sliders, dinner, burrito,
How much is the dinner?
tacos, Alfredo, $11.50,
Sticky fingers Alfredo?
burrito,
That sounds
burger,
gross.
Yeah,
So
hard
the
pass.
so the dinner is $11.
$11.50. I think that's normal. Really, I do.
I want to say that's a little bit cheaper than normal.
Maybe it's $12.50.
I don't think it's by much because Sticky Fingers meal, I think, is almost the same price as all you can eat. That's why it always makes sense just to get all the Sticky Fingers you can eat.
Let's see.
Because I
Sticky
think the
finger
meal's like 11,
dinner.
12 bucks, and the all you can eat's like 13.
Starters.
I know, McCall. Just make an online order
burgers.
right now.
No.
Order Producer Butter some Sticky Fingers.
Entree.
He had to work 4 days this week. It was long.
Oh yeah, so long.
Okay, guys. Hello, wingers. I'm
What?
chatting with you right now. Fix your website. It's trash. Thank you.
Ooh, boom roasted.
I can't click on it.
Yeah,
Click,
there's
click, click.
there's literally
You can't click on anything. What
Gotta
is
make
this?
it clickable.
Yeah, make it clickable.
yeah. It says so it
Logan.
goes order online and then it says okay which location and then it just gives you the menu.
I hate when it does that.
right.
Like when you're just trying to find the menu, but then it's like, we need to know your location. Like, I want to decide if I'm eating there
But
first.
but their
Right.
menu, their online menu doesn't
Is
really,
different.
It doesn't have like there's
Wing
no
dinner.
pictures or nothing, so
Ugh.
you just gotta know what you're gonna
Ugh.
get.
Ugh.
I was wrong. It is not $12.50. It is $12.75.
Whoa, McCall.
Oh.
Gosh. Classic
Such an
McCall.
idiot.
Wrong as always.
Wow. So wrong.
You can't do that.
The furthest wrong I've ever been.
All right, Producer Butters, actually, while we're on the subject of McCall being wrong, help me out
Hey.
here. So there was a story today that we talked about of the teenager in Thailand he sat down on a toilet and his dangly
Ding-a-ling.
parts got attacked by a snake. See, he felt that. And I told McCall, I said, when you're a guy and you go into new places, especially like outdoors or public, you're a little bit more skeptical. You're hesitant before you just pop a squat. And McCall said that I'm making it up that you may check the perimeter out before you sit down on the seat.
Well, I was like,
Well,
what do
especially in
you...
a porta potty because you don't want
Right.
to sit down
Exactly.
and go, ugh.
Well, yeah, but I'm not saying that you go up and you investigate it like, okay, let's get my flashlight. Okay.
I didn't
and,
say that.
What's under here?
I say you set it up and you just wait a
see,
second.
now you're just assuming.
Well, that's what I told AJ. I was like, I don't understand. Like, do you lift
How
up the
hard is
seat
it to
and look
look?
underneath? Do you lift up the seat and look
There's
underneath
no
the seat?
seats in a porta potty.
Well, no, ding dong. That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
don't
no, he
understand.
still had his ding dong, but I mean,
Oh. But seriously, what do you go into a public restroom and like lift up the seat, look underneath it, and say, "Oh, this looks sanitary." Put it down and
I give it
sit on
a
it.
perimeter check. Check it out.
Generally, no. On a in
Okay.
a public restroom, no.
Okay,
If it's a porta potty
you.
or
I told you, you're making
He's
it up.
not done talking. He started talking. You're like, thank you. Argument over. And he was still going.
Well, but you have to lift up the lid on the porta potty because there is a lid that goes down so that
You check.
badgers don't climb in
you
there.
check to make sure
I
nothing.
don't think I've ever seen a porta potty with a lid that's down, ever.
Are we thinking the same kind of porta potties? I'm
Apparently
thinking the ones
not.
that are like in the mountains. I'm thinking like the built ones. I'm not thinking
talking
like
about
the
those blue ones.
Yeah, no. Not those ones. I don't use those ones. Go on the side
Or
of the road
I guess
rather
they
than
could
use
be
those.
gray at some point.
Yeah.
But
Honey buckets.
Color's not particular here, but yes.
also,
check.
I just put a bunch of toilet paper down. I'm not gonna sit on the damn seat.
I'm not that particular, but
Oh,
I
I
will.
am.
I check the perimeter, make sure everything's okay. I don't want anything sneaking out of the toilet and biting, getting a hold of things. Like I don't want any part of that.
See, the
To be
story.
honest with you, I do that here.
See,
or
I don't.
any
He's
public
nervous
restroom.
that there's a snake that's going to
See?
come out
No,
of
no, no,
the
no.
toilet here.
No, I put a
Hit the clown.
ish load of toilet paper down before
Oh,
I sit down.
really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
No matter where I
He
go.
doesn't want
Maybe
toilet
that's why the
herpes.
toilet gets plugged up.
That's
No.
your fault.
No, the toilet here really sucks everything up. I mean, you really have to.
You gotta
you
get
have
rid of a
to-
dead body.
You have to do a number on that thing to
Do
get
it
it to.
now.
Like one or two, because.
Definitely.
So
two.
anyway,
lots of number two.
anyway,
But you got to do more than gets producer butters to leave a passive aggressive sign.
It
Oh,
almost
got it.
becomes a number 4.
Oh, wow. That was on 2x2. So anyway, I went when I was in, I don't know, how old would I have been? 16 or 17 years old. I went on Trek, right?
Try.
And so we were out in Evanston or somewhere. I don't remember. Wyoming. It was the far Wyoming part. Like where whatever happened, right? So anyway,
I went there too.
Yeah, so we were clear out there, and they had porta potties out there. This was my first time like really using a porta potty. I didn't go camping. I didn't go camping, so I never used hole in the ground, like toilet holes.
She's a big squatty potty fan.
No, everywhere that we went camping, like for girls' camp and stuff, it
Yes.
was like at an actual campground, and so they had like toilets on the premises,
Right.
and it was like running water.
Hashtag weak sauce.
Yeah, so
Crazy.
they do it different. Okay, anyway,
Because they're dainty.
because they're girls. So we ended up going out, and they were like, okay, so here are these toilets that are in the ground, and like you have to make sure to close the lid, because if you don't close the lid, then like snakes and stuff gets in there, and then it's like dangerous. And I was like, oh wow, okay, great. So now I'm just panicked that the snake is gonna like
You realize
its
how,
way
how big
up.
that hole is?
I have
Yeah, I know
I have
now,
two
but like when I like every time I like panic
Like,
about it.
That's like
I'm
I
gonna
have-
get bit by a
I have-
snake because I,
have
sit
two
down
stories.
on one.
I have two stories. One is
That's-
only
that
for
would
Bit by
producer.
a skunk, it's gonna like
that doesn't make any sense.
Uh-huh.
There's still a hole.
No,
But
I
whatever.
have two stories. One is only for producer butters because you watch Family Guy. Do you remember the episode where Chris ends up falling in love with his teacher?
I don't know.
no.
But anyway, McCall's talking about the finding something, and the teacher ends up telling Chris she has to kill her husband, and he's like, I can't do it. She's like, oh, I'll take care of it. And Chris asks later, like, how did you do it? She's like, oh, I took care of it. And then it cuts to him, and he's like, oh, this porridge tastes funny. Oh my gosh, there's a bear in it, because the bear's finger is just in it, and then it zooms out, and the bear's sitting at the table. That's what I pictured. The second thing is, the camping thing reminds me of the first time I went, and my dad called me. And he called me as we were taking care of the trash and stuff, getting ready to go to bed for the night.
Uh-huh.
And he heard me close the bear, they have
Yeah,
those bear
yeah, the bear
boxes, right? So you could store everything. He goes, what the heck was that? And I was like, oh, it's a bear box. And he goes, what the heck's a bear box? I'm like, you put stuff in it so the bears can't smell it, so that way they don't like attack your campsite. And he was
Right.
like, there's a pause on the phone. There's bears out there? And I was like, well, yeah, it's the West. I mean,
We're in
you're not going to see
Montana.
one like every mile or something, but yeah, it's the West. They live out here. It's crazy, right? Forests and mountains. Who would have thought?
Right. That's like where they thrive.
Still throws me for a
Smokey,
loop every time
the
I think
bear.
about that story,
He
right?
came from a forest.
I feel like it's weird if you're camping and you can still talk on the phone. To me, that's weird.
I agree.
Well, fine. Sorry that I don't meet either of your standards. Screw me. My bad.
That's why I thought it was weird. You're like, oh, I was talking on the phone.
I was
and
camping. I was on the phone.
I was like, what?
I was thinking you were like down. So like when we went to Montana, we had to stop at a couple of gas stations on our way through, and I am a moron. I've never used a bear box before, right? I've never had to use like
They're
a
not that you just open and
no.
close.
So I've never had.
You just watch out for bears. Ironically,
You
I would
open
also
it and they
check.
pop
I would
out.
check in there for snakes
Aha!
at the same time while we're on the subject.
So I
Just put all your food in one tent and sleep in the other.
no, that's awful. That's how campers get attacked. So
I caught myself a bear.
I-
Which tent are we supposed to be sleeping in? Why is there
Oh.
M&Ms in here? Oh crap!
Oh, we got the wrong one. So I went to the one of the gas stations in Island Park. We just stopped and grabbed some gas, and I had to go to the bathroom and grab some drinks. And we had some food from like Rexburg when we stopped to get some food earlier. And I went to open the garbage can, and Dustin's like, go throw it in the garbage. And I was like, there are no garbages here. And he's like, what? And I was like, yeah, they don't have any garbages. And he's like, oh, that's weird. Gas station, no garbages. And I was like, yeah. So I'm like, oh, look, it looks like they're up there because you know bears. And he's like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. So I walk over there, and it's like enclosed because, you know, bears. And so I'm looking at it, and I'm trying to open it. It's like, ka-dink, ka-dink, ka-dink. I'm like, well, they locked it. So I just walked away.
Well, duh.
All right, McCall is just as intelligent as a bear, is what I just heard.
I had to go tell Dustin. I was like, well, they locked it. And he's like, they locked it. And I was like, yeah, you know, bears.
So Bearboxes not only stump bears, they stump McCall. So good news.
I was like, yeah, bears. And just so then it wasn't until down Main Street in like Virginia City in Montana. We're walking around and there were a couple of different like bear box places and there were garbage cans. And I was like, oh yeah, I gotta get rid of this. And I was like, I can't open this. And I watched somebody next to me. I didn't say it out loud because I'm not an idiot, but I was just like, I can't figure it out. And I watched them open it and they're like, oh, it's locked. And I was like, hey, buddy, same. I don't get it. But he like reached it. His buddy was like, are you an idiot? And he's like, flip switch up. I was like, oh my gosh, wow. This is amazing. So then I flip switched up, threw it in the garbage.
You waited till they left.
I sure did. I stood there. I was looking at my phone, just like, I don't have to use this garbage can.
Instead of cabinets, let's just get bear boxes.
Myself not look like an idiot. Yeah,
for the studio. And
that's
then,
a great idea.
Then we could just keep stuff hidden.
Oh man,
from
those
McCall.
would be so heavy.
Oh gee, yeah, but we wouldn't get attacked by bears.
Oh, thank goodness. You know, it's a real problem. We've been 3 days, 3 dang days without a bear attack in the studio.
And then she'll really be in a mood when she can't get to her coffee.
Oh.
What happened?
I can't get it.
Don't go in there.
Just tears it off
You might
the
have
wall.
to taser her.
She just tears.
I mean, you might have
Quick,
to tranquilize
don't
her.
tase me, bro.
Get the bear tranquilizer. That sounds. Bear makes those guys babe. He becomes dog the bounty hunter. He just runs around and bear maces people. Oh my gosh.
I could figure it out.
You know,
so
we better stop here. We're going to give Dustin some good ideas when McCall gets worked up next time.
we're going to put her in a bear box.
I love that we went from food to bathroom to bears.
You got to protect it when you're out camping.
Hey,
Bears are a legit thing.
It's a free-for-all.
According to my dad, they're everywhere.
They will actually pick you up and throw you in a porta potty. Little known fact.
You should have told him that there was a bear near his hotel when he was here.
Oh, that would have been great.
I almost told my family about skinwalkers. I did tell my brother and sister-in-law and then had them read the book, and then my sister-in-law didn't sleep the night that they stayed here. So
that is bad news, bears.
yeah, that wasn't fun. This has been the AJ and McCall Show.
After the show!